There we go. I did it, guys. Welcome into another episode of Blockchain and Brew. We did it, guys. We broke a new all-time high. Did we not call it, or did we not call it? We knew it was coming, and we were ready for it. Let's freaking go, guys. On that note, smash the gold like button if you like all-time highs. Yes, but not now, because we don't want the all-time highs to go away. But up, because we need another one to get another high. Woo! All right, and then we got a subscribe bell, guys. Do that to the bell a whole bunch of times, and that's how you grow on YouTube. Yes, over the Rumble, we don't need to do that many times because we just naturally grow. By the way, I just noticed, guys, you guys give us that much love out there on Rumble. I don't know if you even had a chance to look, but we grew like 3 or 4 subscribers last night. So
nice,
guys. You guys are catching up to YouTube. Rumble's gonna take them down. And we got over there on Kick. We're growing on Kick too. Oh my goodness, I have a feedback right now. It's really hard to think and listen to yourself at the same time. I don't know if you have ever tried to do that. But let's freaking go, guys. Throwing in the energy. Throwing in the energy. Alright. Guys. We're gonna, as a celebratory night, got me a glass with some hot rocks. And I'm gonna pop open the Woodinville bourbon again. Because why the heck not? It's a celebratory night, guys. We're freaking up. Bitcoin's at 116,000. I mean, what can go wrong, guys? We're freaking pumping. We've been telling you guys. I know, right? I mean, Trent, we've been coming on here like every night for like 4 months. And we've been trying to tell people the bull run's still on. The bull run's still on. Don't worry. The bull run's still on. This is proven facts, guys. Proven facts that me and Trent's TA was on point. From 2 different. Trent gives you the nice TA from the basic generic, and I give you the market cipher, guys, just so you guys get 2 different variants. I'm gonna pour this bourbon, Woodinville bourbon into this glass. Okay, let's go. Mr. Trent.
Yeah.
I did get a question this morning. Somebody was asking, could you explain Stokes and what they stand for?
Yeah, stochastic RSI is the RSI is the relative strength index, and it measures the amount of strength that is in the current market move. I'm gonna bring the music a bit down on this one because it's louder than the others. There we go. RSI is the relative strength index. It measures the strength of the market move
Mr. Roberts.
that you're currently in. And it's if you're overbought or oversold, if you have too much momentum that you can't keep up the current trend, whether that's up or down, the RSI will tell you that. If you're over 70, you're overbought. If you're under 30, you're oversold. Now the stochastic RSI, sometimes it takes the regular RSI a long time to play out and get all the way up to 70, 80, 90, or 30, 20, or 10 on the lower side. The stochastics will get you there much more quickly, and it shows you a smoother move all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. It takes the data of the RSI and makes it a bit more predictable for you, for the reader. Pepe, what up?
What up, Pepe? Pepe's pumping, Pepe.
So today,
I told you everything would be pumping.
Today, I went back and forth with Tyler a little bit. Should I, sorry, G-Square. Should I pop a should I pop a barrel-aged stout instead of my regular IPA? And T-Square, said, you know what? It feels like more of a whiskey day to celebrate the Bitcoin all-time high. To me, like, a nice bottle of bourbon is celebratory. But for me, a really nice barrel-aged stout is also really celebratory. I can go either way. But today, I'm going to bring you the E.H. Taylor
beautiful drink,
single barrel, bottled in bond at 100 proof. So when a bourbon says bottled in bond, that means that it has to be aged at least 4 years. It has to be made in America, and it has to be 100 proof at 50%, and it has to be aged in one barrel the whole time. So there's like regulations, actually. There's laws actually around saying bottled in bond on your bourbon. And, right here on the back, it says, it's not accidental, it's fundamental. Just like this Bitcoin pump. Come on. It's not accidental, it's fundamental. Just like G-Square said, we've been telling you, we've been coming on here day after day after day saying the bull run is still on. Why? It's not accidental, it's fundamental.
Fundamental, exactly.
So I'm gonna how's that Johnny Walker Blue Label if Bitcoin reaches 150K? Let's do it. I don't know the price point on that one off the top of my head, but
Pepe will pass ship. Pepe will pass ship. I totally believe this. You gotta be crazy not to think Pepe won't pass, right?
Here's our guys, if you've been on the channel long enough, you know that I did make a big mistake with this bottle by dropping a cork in it. But hey, it's biodegradable. Here's our pop.
Did you know what's interesting right now, Trent?
ASMR pop.
Bitcoin's pumping right now. We're like 380 bucks away, 360 bucks away from 450. We're 450 away from new all-time high.
Nice.
Chase, what's up, dude? Let's freaking go.
Sorry, this is taking me a minute because I had to put an untraditional cork in this.
We're celebrating, Chase. It's a celebratory day. Yes,
Give a little splash.
Hope you guys having a little bit of splash if you're older than 21. You're not older than 21.
That's good to start. I'm going to do mine on the rocks. There we have it. I think that's 2 ounces.
You should do yours with orange juice and make it funny. Drinking bourbon with orange juice. What is the vodka? No, this is American.
It's not too bad, though.
Have you tried it with orange juice?
Yeah, I've tried a rye whiskey with orange juice.
What do you think, Trent? How are you feeling?
So, guys.
There you go, Chase. Good for you, man.
Hey, good job, Chase.
I took a break from drinking. I don't know if I made it 9 months, but I made it like 7 or 8 just because, if I get in a habit of drinking every night, I like to show myself discipline. That's not a habit or do it out of habit or addiction. The Pulse, what's cracking, dog? What's up, Mr. Player in the house? Cookie, go look at it. You were telling me to go look at that a while ago. You know who I heard talking about Cookie was Mr. Lark Davis. I actually think how Cookie saved right now. I was looking at Bitcoin. It's pumping right now. I'm like, come on, bitty bit. Come on, bitty bit. Let's pump to a new all-time high. Let's freaking go. It was Cookie. Cookie! Oh, man. Look at it go on those hours. Holy smokes. Been like dang near, what? A whole day? It's been ripping.
Yeah, man.
The whole day it's been ripping. And then the trigger wave actually came up right over here. That's pretty wow.
But before we get to way deep in the chart here, I want to talk a little bit of trading for you guys, and I want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing, trying my best to do on the channel. from here on out, especially as we move into this next leg of the market. E-Square, can I have you throw the bubbles back up?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
you want it just to be the bubbles? Like this?
Yeah, that page is fine. So guys, one of the things that stands out to me on this page is SEI, or SEI, however you want to say it. S-E-I.
Pronounced S-E-I.
You sure it's not SEI?
I think it's S-E-I.
Oh, that's literally how you're supposed to say it. S-E-I. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to continue calling it SEI.
It stands for sexual, external, internal.
Okay, well, hey. I thought it was like a DeFi trading, a DEX thing, but not that SEI is a DEX, but that it's a blockchain made for
Mr. Roberts.
High volume trading and fast trading. So
doing it right.
I'm going to share my screen, and there you go. So here's the thing. Here's why SEI, S-E-I, stands out to me on that chart. Because when I looked at bubbles earlier today for myself, SEI was not up 25% or whatever that showed. It was up more like, it was one of the lower bubbles on the chart. That's what caught my attention. And, I approached today kind of like we approach most live streams. What do? We get on. What's the first thing T-Square does, usually, after the beer? Goes up the bubble. And why do you go to the bubbles?
Because it gives you a broad overview on everything that's pumping for the day, but also you can zoom out on like a larger time frame and see what hasn't pumped to try to catch those gains. You want to it's a good sniper tool.
Right. So, that's how I was kind of treating today, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go through this like we go through the live stream. There's a reason we start with bubbles, because if you're coming to a blank chart, you want to see what's down for the day versus everything that's way up for the day. So that
really, that's what you did?
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. So, if everything, because here's the reason why I did. I was bringing my dad back from an appointment today while stuff was ripping, and I was missing it in real time as it was ripping. So I got home, got to my computer, and said, okay, let me throw up the bubbles and find out what hasn't ripped yet. Okay, and SEI at that point was still under 10% for the day. So I went in on it, and here's what I did. I posted this on X. And I'm going to do my best to start doing this every day. Okay. I went to SEI on the daily, and I posted a trade signal on our Twitter. I said trade signal, not financial advice. SEI on the daily is breaking above the 200 moving average, a possible new uptrend. It is not too far from the 21 moving average, not overbought. The RSI and stochastic RSI is not nearly as high as a lot of other coins, perhaps more room to run. And it looks like we're front running a bullish cross on the MACD. Trade with our BYDFi link below to get a generous deposit bonus and top prizes for large trading volume. So here's the pictures I gave. Okay. And actually, I'll just, I'll actually show this on my, let's see. I'll go to TradingView and show this. Share this tab instead. Daily chart. So here's what I was looking at. And you can see where I drew the circle earlier. This second candle wasn't forming yet. And the daily close hadn't happened. So when I looked at it, the stochastic RSI was below 50 when I looked at it. And the RSI was under 60 when I looked at it, where it was right at 60. And the MACD did not cross yet. See it down here? We got a bullish cross on the MACD. the blue MACD line crossed over the orange signal line, and the histogram at the bottom went from red to green. Okay, that did not happen yet when I looked at it because we were waiting for the daily close, but I could tell that it looked like it was going to. Okay, so I went in, and here's the price action. We were above the 200 moving average, touching the 21. The candle was still touching the 21, the bottom of it. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get in, because this is gonna follow the rip that the rest of the market is making. So I got in at 29 cents, right about there, about a little over halfway through that candle, and wrote it up. Went on 5x leverage, and bada bing, bada bang, there you have it. So come back over to our Twitter, and here's what I want you to know. If you trade with our link on BidFi, you'll get very generous deposit bonuses, right? If you deposit $100, you don't have to trade or do anything with it after that point. You deposit $100, you get $60 in bonus. You deposit $500, you get $100 in bonus. Deposit $1,000, you get $200 in bonus. And if you deposit $500 worth of assets or more, you don't have to sell off your assets for USDT. If you deposit a little Bitcoin, a little ADA, a little XRP, and it all totals over $5,000, then you'll get a 1,000 USDT bonus. You can then withdraw your $5,000 and simply trade with the bonus if you so desire. So that's what we have with our BidFi link. And if you already use our link, or even if you sign up right now, all of your trading volume for the next until July 23rd will count you in a trading event to win these prizes, right? You don't actually get the AirPods. They'll give you the value of the AirPods in USDT, right? So $1 million, anything under $1 million in trading volume, you'll get a oh no, sorry, that's greater than $1 million in trading volume.
So you just have to get $1 million in trading volume and you get the AirPods.
Yes. Which is not, that's easier than it sounds. I know it's like, oh, my lights are dimming.
I like the pink background.
So, you get you do over $50 million in volume. Some of this is geared at whales, right? You get this $2,500, and if you do over $100 million in volume, you'll get 10 grand. Now, volume is a tricky thing. Doing over $1 million in volume is not as hard as it sounds. I've done over $1 million in volume.
Have you done over 100 million?
No, I don't. But I'm more calculated with my trades, though. Like, I'm not trading. You gotta think, every time you close a trade, like, if you're doing $10,000 on 10x leverage, which isn't that much, that's
we might get a new all-time high on stream.
Hell yeah. You do that 10 times, that's $1 million in trading volume. It's not that hard. A lot of people do that every day. Right? So this event isn't really geared toward everybody, but for those that like that, then there you go. Also, and I'll be done right now, I promise. I kept you updated through the day on how those trades were going.
You've been hurt before by trading?
Oh, I get. Hey, me too. Good point. Don't trade more than you're willing to lose, but also don't trade with your spot portfolio. Keep your spot portfolio and your trading portfolio separate. That's really important. But I updated you throughout the day on how the trades were going. I said, just entered this trade on BYDFi, and it was the signal that I gave earlier. So I just entered that trade and I was already up, almost 13% pretty quickly. And then, guys, I don't have the banner done up front, but we do have a new trading partner, and that's Blowfin. So I marked that earlier too. I entered a trade on Blowfin. It was up 9% pretty quick. And here's what you get on Blowfin. I'm going to be honest, you get a much better deal on BidBuy. But for those of you out there who already use Blowfin and like Blowfin, and you want to make another account to support us, then here you go. Deposit to receive 10% trading bonus cashback. So this is 10% cashback with a maximum of 1,000. So that means over here, you've got to actually deposit $10,000.
$250 away from new all-time high. Sorry.
Hey, let's go. And then real quickly.
We're pumping. Nikes. Nikes, Trent.
Then I gave my last update for the day, 57 minutes ago. I said, update. I closed the trade on SDI, on BidBuy, because that was my larger trade. I took profit, and then I went back into the trade with reduced leverage to 3x. So here's my thought. I took my $500 because, I got bills to pay, right? Like, I took my profit, and then I went back into the trade. But since we had already pumped, I went back into the trade with lower leverage. And then I left the smaller trade on Blowfin open for right now. And there you go. If you like those kind of updates, put a +1 in the chat, because I'm going to be looking at giving these kinds of updates on our Twitter every day to the best of my ability. At least during the thick of the bull run, and then maybe afterwards we'll figure out how to update you on our scalping and stuff. But there you go. Take it away, T-Square.
I'm too enamored with the charts. I'm just watching it just pump. Trent, I'm just like, let's go, man. Well, a 2-minute candle right here. Historic day for Bitcoin. Pull the curtain back. All season on stage. Good stuff around corner. I have some fears about, guys. Let me tell you about them. Is if this is the final.
I fear no man and no coin.
About to hit a new all-time high. Let's go, Bitcoin recipe. I know, we're watching it. Look at it go. It wants to keep ripping.
Hey, if anyone's in here for the first time, I do have to say, it's a hard grind on YouTube. We show up every day. We put in the work. We're growing. It would touch T-Square right in his heart if you subscribe to the channel. And you might not be joining the biggest or the best community on YouTube, but you would definitely be joining the Brew Crew, the most hydrated community on YouTube. There you go.
Guys, I'm just watching it right now, and we're so close to an all-time high. I'm getting so excited. But I did want to say what I was thinking about is I do have some concerns with this. If this is the final leg up, and let's say we start altcoin season, what's the odds of it only lasting like 2 months? Traditionally, the earliest we've ever ended is October, and the latest we've ever ended is January. So there's a couple of different outcomes I've been thinking about. One outcome is this the final? This could be the final leg up. Let's say we run up to 140-ish range, approximately. Then we get the altcoin season. So let's say we pump up to 140 by the end of this month, maybe the end of next month. And then alt season starts, which should be September, October. Okay, so you have to be ready if that's the scenario. And then scenario 2 is, let's say this isn't the final leg up, because some people are calling for like a 200 to a 250 thing, which means the final leg might come, like we might pump up to 140, retrace back to 100, and then squeeze again up to like 200. Or you know what I'm saying, Trent, like a higher number, 180, 200, and get another leg up after this. That is a scenario that is possible. Yeah. Now, we don't know if we're going to get that. We do know we're getting one right now. So the question is, how much profits are you guys going to take off the table on this pump? And are we waiting until the altcoins get 1x higher, 2x higher, 3x higher? like every time, risk versus reward, and as it keeps going, we're going to keep going up. And then everybody caught the top, guys. Then there would be such thing as a good market, right? 200K BTC would be insane. It absolutely would be insane. I know that last bull market, I don't know how many guys you were around last bull run. Everybody thought for shizzle that sucker was going to 100K when I was at 69. And we didn't quite make it there. But there's so much bullish momentum that we have going on right now. We got the Clarity Act, the Genius Bill. We had the Big Beautiful Bill coming out. We're going to have Jerome Powell hopefully be cutting rates. I don't think it'll cut this month. But either September or January. Hopefully January. And freaking, dude, it is just pretty interesting market we have going for us, and we're going to be here every day, guys. We'll take it one at a time. We're not gonna leave you hanging.
But with the sideways action, with the pump,
that comment is redacted on YouTube. I don't know if you know that or not.
What comment?
Chase's comment. Chase, did you delete your comment? No, it shows it there, but I'm looking at YouTube right now. It says message redacted.
Oh, YouTube is probably just glitchy with that. I have 156K line on JJ's chart. Can I put my guest here as well, please? Absolutely, you can. Yeah. We're not like, if we were, if we had a huge chat,
you have a 156 line on JJ's chart.
Of subscribers. Like, I don't see us being like the guys that are like, oh, don't say your opinion in our comment section. Like, I think that's dumb. Yeah, we do have to look out for scams, but like, hey, yeah. So wouldn't alts with sideways action for Bitcoin? Wouldn't alts go crazy? Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, we can still get a couple legs to the rest of this run. We can still get a pump to 130K and a 20% retracement to 110. Why not? And then
but you're right on Shiv's heels.
So, I don't know. Like, we can still have a couple legs to this, and it's going to take a couple really big flags for Bitcoin post all-time high in order for alts to rip. Like, I think we've got one really big rip back to all-time high for a lot of blue chip altcoins, followed by some cool off, and then one more big rip after that to new all-time highs for alts.
I saw Charles Hoskinson on X today, Trent. It looked like he was saying that Bitcoin was going to go to 250K. That's how he was thinking. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, dude, I don't know. Like, the guy's smarter than I am.
I mean, granted, look, I'll show you real fast. So here's this top post. Can you see that? Or is it blurry?
Remember I said the GigaChad bull run is coming. We're going to see 250K Bitcoin and trillions enter the space for the alt. Genius and Clarity Acts will be the catalyst. Dude, I mean, let's get it. Here's the thing. I don't care. His body is ready. I don't care what it does, because once I hit some targets that I have, like, I'm just going to be cashing a lot out and keeping a lot in. And part of what I cash out is going to go to funding a larger trading account for myself. And I don't care if I miss pumps, because I'm going to go make that back up trading. So I don't really care what it does. I mean, I care because I want to give you guys, the best targets possible. But hey, if your life would be changed at a $5 ADA, at a $5 XRP, if your life would be changed at a $1 Crow, take your profits and then leave a percentage in, whatever percentage you can afford to leave in, leave it in, because you know what? We might just get the super cycle. I think that we have another bear market next year, but whatever you can afford to leave it in, just in case, because everything is a game of hedging risk. You leave some in to hedge against the risk that the price keeps ripping away from you after you sell, right? But you take your profits to hedge against the risk of writing your bags back down. So it's hard. You just got to get the emotions out of it.
You know, Trent, it's really interesting. Just I'm looking at the monthly candles for Bitcoin and where we're currently at. I can only tell you our momentum waves are going to shoot up on the monthly, because if we're at 111 and we're really at almost 117 right now, I can already tell you projecting that this is going to grow, increase, which is going to show us momentum for another month.
Yeah.
Another month. Taking profits is rough. I have more practice buying. You know what I always said is a good idea when you take profits? As I tell this to my wife all the time because she trades micro memes, I said, you know it's the right time when it hurts to do it, and you feel better after you do it.
Yeah, that's true.
And when you know it's going to hurt, you know that you're doing it at the right time.
That's true. And also, Bakar, here's how you can practice. Take a small amount of your spot portfolio. Just take a little bit of it. Move it to a whole different exchange or wallet, whatever you use. Say all of your stuff's on crypto.com. Say, you know what? I'm going to take like a little bit of this portfolio. I'm going to move it over to crypto.com. And you know what? I'm going to practice taking profits with that account, so that you can just let the other account run like you're used to doing, but you have this smaller account and you're saying, you know what? I'm going to practice taking profits with this smaller account. It's going to be good for you. It's going to build character.
Amelia, you gotta keep trying to get your crown. Bitcoin Recipe just got a crown. So did Mr. Robbers. So keep it up. Keep it up.
Good work, guys.
How does Pepe not have a crown? Pepe's in there like
and we appreciate all the love and support, honestly.
Pepe, where's Pepe at? We're gonna look at on the charts. I don't know if you guys can see me scrolling. Pepe, here you are. Oh, that's Pengu. Here's Pepe. My goodness, that bullish wave. But there's literally no. Oh, I guess there's a little tiny red dot right there. Man, there's not a whole lot of data when you start ripping like this. There might be a little bit of divergence with the red dot right here. Very small, if you could even call that divergence. But green wave's so thick and it's bumping up. VWAP is just slightly below the zero line, but when it trades sideways like this, it's usually when it's ripping, man. That's the 1 hour. The 4 hour, it just shows momentum. Shows a lot of momentum on the 4 hour, and we just legged up too. Oh my goodness. The 12 hour is looking like it's not done yet. It looks like it's still going, dude. 91 to 81 strength. Holy cow.
High volume on that Pepe breakout, he said.
Yeah, well, yeah. It looks like it's it looks to me, if you asked me, it broke through this resistance. I mean, it's out a little bit left right here, and the next thing I would say you'll go into the new all-time high area is at 1.4. If we continue what we have going for us right now, snap, punch right through this little bit, and we'll be at up here. New all-time highs aren't too far away, especially the momentum wave on the 2-day is still coming up. The VWAP's coming up, green money flow's coming in, strength coming in. Stokes are high, but it's okay. Anchor trigger wave right there. This is good. VWAP coming in, strength coming in. We haven't even rolled over on the red wave yet. You know, when we're in full blown, there's a trigger wave right there. We're in full blown alt season. There's a tight trigger wave. Oh yeah, it's gonna be ripping, dude. Everything's gonna be ripping, dude. I'm feeling good. When you get a trigger wave like that, it's so tight on that zero line. It's as snug as a bug and a rug and a tub. So it will be good, man. I'm feeling really good for Pepe. Not enough data to tell me anything on the monthly. The 2 week also has an anchor trigger wave, guys. So not only do you have an anchor trigger wave green dot on the weekly, but you also have it on the 2 week. Yeah, I think we are going to see some numbers start flying. We are going to see some numbers start flying here. Come on, Turbo, get us a new all-time high. Anchor trigger wave. There we go, Turbo. There we go. There we go. Your turn's next. Don't you worry. Day's eyes. Snug and a what? I said snug as a bug and a rug in a tub. ADA gang. I mean, you've heard that before, haven't you? You ever seen a bug in a tub, dude? I've almost shit myself a couple of times in the shower when there was a spider on the curtains. And you go, what? Where the hell did you come from? Why are you even on the curtains?
Hey, you know what move you do when that happens? You take the soap and you pump a glob of soap on it so that you paralyze it. And then you squish it.
The way that you say, Tyler, you make me feel like I know you in real life. I'm like, who are you? What do you want from me? Pepe, you gotta watch out, Pepe. Here comes Turbo. It's going to eat your frog legs. Yeah, because Pepe's a frog. Tyler, how many people know me by that on here? Not very many. Not very many, guys. Where was I looking at? We got ADA. ADA has a green dot on the weekly.
Hell yeah.
This isn't a trigger wave, but it's okay because you have a trigger wave back here is playing off of. See? Look at this. And actually, I don't really know how I didn't see this before, but on the weekly, there's like a little bit of bullish divergence almost.
Wait.
If you cut through that candle, just say it's the wicks. I mean, I feel like with the regular candles, you should almost be able to say that's bullish divergence. Just almost.
Yeah. I mean, I like to draw it from the most recent bottom to the next bottom.
I do too.
But, you know, I do see what you're saying.
It does kind of feel like it though. But I guess, you know, I am wrong because I didn't make the lines the same equal length. Because if I made them the equal length, I kind of cheated. It would be back here. Which that's not actually accurate. So that invalidates what I was saying. But it makes me feel like it looks nice. It looks nice, not quite bit, but it has potential. Dude, ADA has so much potential, guys. Don't you worry. Wait till midnight comes.
Dude, I'm so freaking excited about Cardano for this bull run.
Trent, where's Cardano gonna go at the end of this leg? At the end of this run up?
Well,
you take us over. You show us your chart. You tell us.
Yeah.
You tell us where you think Cardano's gonna land. Because market surf is kind of weird. It doesn't really tell you where it is. You kind of have to use traditional TA to figure out where the top is. At least that's how I do it. Otherwise, I sit there and I stare at the charts and waiting until I get my green dot, red dot, or I sit till I get my I get a alert saying that the red dot is there.
Yeah. Well, so here I am.
Pepe says he does not see Zebek making it. Can you look at Zebek had pullback today while everything else is pumping? You know, Chase, we can take a look at Zebek, but I'm personally the charts are lining up more with Pepe's than I am believing in Zebek. Now, that's not saying it's not going to perform well if everything else is pumping, okay? That's not what I'm saying.
T-Square can pull that up while I look at ADA. So, yeah, here's what I'm seeing on the daily for ADA. The 21 moving average is curving up, okay? Here's what's problematic for me. Is the stochastic RSI is extremely high. It's extremely high. It's literally at 100. However, the regular old RSI is only at 66. So this tells me that somehow a flag, you know, like I want to say that we're just gonna rip right up to the 200 MA. right? And maybe we do. Maybe we do, and then we pull back down and the stochastics drop, which is what we want. Or maybe we just literally flag out from right here while the stochastics drop and then we move. Because we have to get through this 150 moving average and the point of control before we can get to the 200. So the daily has some work to do. However, once we get above it, man,
it's game on.
Look at the last time Cardano broke above the 200 MA. Cardano respects the 200 moving average very well. A lot of coins fake it out, actually.
Like Charles respects a woman.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm just putting something together right now in real time. Go look at Solana and look at how much it faked out the 200 MA. Like, that should be your signal. You break the 200 MA, you get in. And for Solana, that still holds really true. Don't get me wrong. But you go look at the Solana chart, and you see a lot of fake outs on that. But I come over here to Cardano, and I'm not seeing a lot of fake outs with the 200 MA. It respects it very, very well. Like, we broke the 200 right here, and man, look at that rip. We've got a measured move of 145% on that one. And then
what are you feeling?
We broke it right here, like clockwork. We have a measured move of 232%. And then
232%.
Okay, we did fake out here a little bit, but everything was faking out here.
So if we do a full leg up and everything plays out.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna say 300%. Man, that's gonna be so wild. It's gonna be so wild. A triple from that still doesn't even get you back to all-time high.
Yeah, see, that's one of the things though that I feel like this might not be the final leg up, because if you do most of the charting, most things don't get up to its all-time high, which is really weird.
Well, a lot of things won't though, because there's too many new coins in the market. We went from 20,000 coins to 9 million coins. I might be wrong on 9 million, but it is in the millions. And like, man, like all that shit, sorry for my language, is eating up the liquidity.
I feel like though, like the main blue chips, like the main ones, should still do it.
I think so too. But yeah, I don't know. We just have to wait and see what happens. Like, if Charles is right, yeah, exactly, Ricardo. The cycle may last longer, possibly, and the additional coins eating the liquidity. Yeah, like, it could. Like, if Charles is saying 250, like, that could take till 2026, or maybe it doesn't. Like, I don't know. In the meat of the bull run in 2021, Bitcoin doubled in very short order, and it could do that again. And ADA 10x in really short order. Took four months, I think, but I don't know. Like, we just have to see what happens. Either way is possible, and the truth of the matter, you want the real honest truth? We don't know. We don't know the future. That's the honest truth. We do not know. And I hope that that's what you like about us on this channel.
We just like to tell you as much as we can what the charts is doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Trent, before we go into JG's comment, I just wanted to ask you, I've been staring at B carves. No, that's not yet. Go back.
Oh,
So I've been staying on B Carv's picture for like the last 2 weeks, and he has a TV screen on the background behind him. I've been trying to figure out whatever the hell he has on that screen. My final I think it could be is maybe 2 sushi rolls.
I can see it.
Let's get loose, Crypto Moose. You got it, dog. Welcome.
Crypto Moose, if you subbed to the channel, you touch T-Square right in his heart.
What's up, guys? Taking a break from trading, the Asian session, to come say hello. Watch these guys may print a new BTC all-time high. Yes, they may, good sir. I'm on the 2-minute chart right now, watching it. They're chicken wings. They ain't no chicken wing. I've seen lots of chicken wings. Yeah, maybe drums. Drums could be a thing. Why do you have a TV screen with 2 drums on the back? And where are you at? What's that chicken joint that everybody likes, Trent? It's supposed to be Christian based.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
Like the Kanye West song, closed on Sunday.
Sub. Oh, thank you, Crypto Moose. I appreciate that, man. You sound like a fellow YouTuber too. I like the whole background you have in your picture. You get the YouTube grind then. Every day, dog. All right, we're jumping over to Zebek, man. We got Chase. He's loving Zebek. I can't wait for ADA to rip so I can leave my terrible.
Bro, I'm really sorry you feel that way. Or maybe you don't want me to be sorry. I don't know. Either way, my heart goes out to you and her. I don't know, but.
Okay, so we're looking at Zebek on the 1 hour trend. Okay. So, it definitely, I think it's coming back here. Wag me. Oh, man, I want some of that. Grade 5.
Hey, what rhymes with wag me? Tag me.
Wag me.
Lag me.
Flag me. She's an ETH hodler. It's her. Oh my gosh. So Chase likes Zebek. Okay, so the one thing I'm nervous about Zebek, Chase, is that we are getting a trigger wave. It hasn't fully confirmed yet, but it looks like it is going to confirm to the downside on the 12
highest conviction play this cycle, 2,000% Cardano.
And this looks like to me like 1-2 breakdown, 1-2 breakdown, 1-2 snap down. And I think we might come down one more time, man, just to come back down to this range right here. Now, the one thing that if we don't come back down to this range that what we have going for us, and this ends up being a reversal right here, is the daily. We do have a green dot, and the blue momentum wave, it has a little slight outward bend to it. The 2-day, we have a trigger wave to the upside with VWAP going for it, strength coming in. But the 21 so high, it's almost just like it wants to come up to the 21, and we don't know if it's going to come up and bounce off it or if it's going to break above it. The 3-day, we not quite got trigger wave yet. I wouldn't want to call that trigger wave. Like the 2-day, like, yeah, you got an anchor wave to the upside. I wouldn't say a trigger wave because it's too far down. But the 3-day, it's not quite there yet, which makes me a little nervous. It has like one bend in it. I see at least 2 bends. But the 5-day on the momentum wave, it's coming down, and we have slight outward projection right here, and a doji candle, which is a sign of a trend reversal, which would be a reversal of this red trend. So we might only have a couple more days of redness before this actually plays out. The weekly, it still has a lot of pressure to the downside. So that's also what makes me nervous. Harlem was crack-a-lacking, dude. Oh, we're totally going over turbo. I was actually already over turbo Harlem. I was like all over that, like bat and a bug and a rug and a tub. Bats and a rug and a tub. Hey, you know what's funny, Trent? Turbo eats Pepe's legs for lunch. The yellow frog against the green frog. Check it out, Harlem. We're about to roll over a trigger wave on the 2-week. And the weekly, we have an anchor trigger wave with a green dot, with the VWAP breaking up. Let's go. Strength just starting to roll. DBSI is printing a higher number for a green candle. The 5-day, we have the trigger wave VWAP coming up. Stokes are low, strength coming in. Excuse me, sorry. Problems getting up at 4 a.m. Anchor trigger wave, blue momentum wave going up. Also, red shrinking, which means money's coming in. VWAP's coming up, strength going up. Stokes are low. That, if I've ever seen one, is a bullish engulfing candle, and it's engulfing all this other little minion neighbor kids.
Peak ADA prediction. There's a lot of ways to do that. I'll give you just one of them.
$8 to $10
from the last
bullish
run,
scenario.
From the last run, bottom to top was 4,800%. Right. So if it just does 1,000%, that takes us to $6.87. $6.87 if it does 1,000%. If it goes all the way to, if it goes 2,000%, then that's like $12. So I don't know. I'm going to bet, if I was a betting man, like I have more money on the $7 range and I'm taking profits by 5. But again, we don't know. We don't know. People that tell you that they do, they don't. So.
If Turbo gets up to 2 cents, I probably will be taking some profits, and I'll be watching the market to see if that bull run's actually over. And if it's not over, I'm going to DCA back in. But I think we bought him, and then I'm going to try to do it one more time. But Crypto Moose, I think $8 to $12. I think that's really high. I think that's a pretty high bet. But I also like to shoot for the moon for the last bit. I think $8 is a realistic gain, a moderate bet. You're probably looking at like $5 as a super conservative. I'm $3 low around 11, assuming night airdrop is dope and BTC rips.
Dude, midnight airdrop is.
I'm low $3. Are you saying you bought in below $3? Or are you saying the low that you think is $3 and you're saying 11 is what you're hoping for? ADA likes to make people wait, but it's a solid IMO. Great work, guys. Thank you, Crypto Moose. Hey, Trent. How do you feel about Picoin ripping? More than ADA.
Not accidental. Fundamental.
No, it's only accidental when you push the cork in the middle. Look at that Picoin chart, Trent. Tell me that's not like straight up. Whoosh. Ben Martin, what's crack-a-lackin', dog? What do you think about Kronos? I love Kronos. I just had Gold Pony on and Coin Baron, and I've made even videos about the crypto baskets. I'm a huge Crow guy. Absolutely. And I was on Twitter tweeting Chris Marzlik some of his tweets about the Suncoin and the blue chip ETF. And you know what's crazy about Kronos, Ben, is that it got a lot of hate for doing the remint back up to 100 billion, which granted, okay, sure, fine, that sucks. But they haven't sold it. Two, what they are doing, also doing that, if they don't sell it and dump it on everyone's heads, which I don't think they will because I would just be stupid, is that I think they bought it because it increases their market cap on every release of the amount of tokens that they keep in the wallet. The market cap goes up by that percent and puts them in the role being included in other ETF baskets. They knew what they were doing. It was actually a pretty smart move. And I think if the community actually pulled all the tokens off Crow and swapped to another node and voted it down, they would have respected that. But the fact that they own majority, but people could have yanked the funds off it, would have shown them something, you know. And DCA, big hope is gaming explodes. Dude, gaming's been such a letdown for me, Crypto Moose. It's one of my biggest L's this bull run, but I do know gaming is going to be heavily in crypto just because it makes sense, dude. I'm a gamer, guys. I love playing Halo and Apex, and my son right now is playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like, it just makes sense, man. I spent too much money on skins. It's the future. The question is when and where and what's going to be leading. Like last time I did really good with Gala. This time I really like Beam, but I bought it in the May high, and now I'm down like 85% or 90% or whatever it is. I think it's going to do good. I think it's going to go back up. I just don't know how high. Is Kopi is it still a good buy? Yes, it is. Kopi is going to be a good buy. I was just looking at. Have you seen the Kopi chart? I actually have it down here, Trent. If you let me show you.
Yeah.
Kopi. At least I thought I saved it. I definitely looked at it just the other day. You know, Kopi is in the top 800 and 900 cryptocurrencies as of yesterday. I guess I did not have it saved. Have you ever played Cornucopia, Trent?
I have not. I'm not. Look, I'm not a Web 2 gamer, let alone a Web 3 gamer.
He only likes parts of ADA. He doesn't like all of ADA, guys. Give him a break. Why did it not save?
But that's like saying that if there was a fairy dust tea party dress up community on Cardano, that I should go be a part of it. I get, Cardano is like at the forefront of the new iteration of the internet.
Look at Kopi, Trent. These are 4-hour candles. So it's like the last 3 days it's been crapping out green fairy dust. Still holding Atom, dude. Atom was my biggest buy last bull run. I actually had a lot of DOT, and I really liked Atom, and that's where I was accumulating Atom, and I was staking it, and I was staking. I think I had like at the bottom of the bear market, which is not a whole lot. It was like $1,000. I was like, I want to get one Atom every month staking, and I never quite figured it out because every time I tried to take it back, I'm like, where is it at? Like, why is it not coming here? And I don't know if I was spending it on fees or what. Boys, we 3 spots for passing ship. Holly, CR, AP. He's saying ship. I don't know what Holly is, but I'm assuming that's Crow. What's CR? Crap. Is he saying holy crap? I think that's what he's saying, right? Oh my.
Yeah.
That was weird. Why did that just naturally do that like that? Why did it do it like that? It threw me off. It like split it up and do like two frames. Oh my gosh, guys. My bad, dude. Look at the 12-hour candles. Kopi has been fire right lately. Oh my gosh, because of the ADA pump. I was just looking at Kopi down here. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a good time to buy. Let's check out like the weeklies. Oh my goodness, Trent. If that's a reversal, Trent, that'd be huge. Also, Trent, that is bullish divergence if I've ever seen bullish divergence. This time I'm right. This time I know I'm right.
Let me see. Yes.
At least we have it on Market Cipher.
Huge. Massive bullish divergence.
Yeah. And it could be that could be the bottom, guys. Imagine Trent that is the bottom.
Just told the whole chat that he has a massive bullish divergence.
Yeah, massive. I love my bullish divergence, and it's coming up. The VWAP's coming up. This could be the bottom, Trent. Like maybe you should do a video on Kopi and go buy it all. I don't know who Sydney Sweeney is.
Look her up, just for the chat.
No, I'm not looking her up. You look her up.
No, she's not like a. Okay, I will. It's not like that, but.
Like what? You weirdo! I didn't say anything.
You made it sound like she was some kind of adult film star. Like I'm not looking.
I didn't say that. I said
I
know
you didn't say that, but just the immediate,
you thought that.
No, just the immediate. I'm not looking her up. Only because of her. Look.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, guy must have a lot of ADA. That's all I'm saying. Let me see.
Not Miley K. Sydney. LMO. I do. Trent, throw her on the screen. I want to see who this chick is that you're talking about.
Okay, got you.
Ooh, Crow's. That's really weird that Crow has a red dot, but it looks like it's breaking out of this wedge. Every breakout is wedge 220 cents. Let's freaking go. Or I guess 13. 13 to 14 cents. Let's freaking go. We'll break out, Crow. You got this. I believe in you, Crow. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. I believe. Na, 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 na. Dude, we have a lot of anchor trigger waves for Crow, guys. Crow's such a funny coin. Like, I am sure Crow's gonna be around in 10 years. Like, I'm like almost 100% sure. I would say 100%, but I'm on film, so I don't want to say 100%. But if I saw in real life, I would say I'm 100% sure. Crow is dope, dude. I love Crow. I love the credit card. I love the debit card. We can buy stocks on there. You have a big bag of it. You get like no fees. Like, I mean, frick, come on, man. And you get staking. It's a fat ass yield. Plus, the moving into banking, dude. As soon as I get into banking, I'm leaving all my banks and I'm going straight to there, and then my banks can pay me in Tether.
So that's who he's talking about. Like, we're married men.
Bruce.
We're married men. We don't have to comment on it, but just this is who he's talking.
He looks like Taylor Swift, but better. Inside joke, guys. She's a financial analyst, if I'm correct. Is she a financial analyst, Trent?
Is she a financial analyst?
She's analyzing something. How small your dick is.
She's an actor. And not the bad kind of actor, okay? Just if anyone's thinking that, just get it out of your mind.
Trent, have you ever heard what a fluffer is?
What a what?
A fluffer is.
No.
You know, I didn't know this either growing up, and neither did my wife. And we were making fun of one of my older friends. He's 73. And we were like, dude, you're a fluffer. And he was so offended. He like couldn't talk for like 10 minutes.
Fluffer? I don't even know her.
He's a little older school. And apparently a fluffer is when there's like a sex scene in a movie and they needed the guy to get hard. The woman would go fluff the man with her mouth. And that was a fluffer. And I didn't know what that was, and that's why he was so offended at me. Like, oh, you learn something new every day. I mean, we call those BJs. I never heard of a fluffer.
Guys, this show has just we all better better log off sooner rather than later. No, man,
My
you
bad.
know that's no, you're good, man. I can't imagine I can't imagine how marriages work when people are doing acting scenes like that. Like I can't fathom a world in which one partner is just okay with that. But hey, I mean, call me traditionalist, whatever you want. I just prefer to say that I hold biblical values in my heart. Like I'm not a prude, okay? Obviously we have fun on here, but I just can't imagine that. To each his own.
Yeah, it's okay, Trent. We're celebrating tonight.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes. My gosh. Did you see silver's pumping too, Trent?
I'm sure it is.
Silver, I think, is at almost at a new all-time high, or it's at $37 right now.
Dang.
You want to go over the dominance or the M2 supply, or?
Yeah, we'll hit dominance real quick. I'll hit dominance and then maybe cover some
news
or a little Cardano.
Yeah, we're.
So, okay, let's see here. BTC.D. Ooh. What did we say?
Sagging something.
Dude. Okay. The 4-hour chart for Bitcoin dominance has lost it's lost the 200 moving average. So, I mean, this could be the beginning of a downtrend. Let's find out what's going on the daily.
On dominance?
Yeah. Okay, so Stokes are low on the daily. I think that we get a relief rally here. So, okay, this lines up with a lot of what I'm seeing on altcoins. Here's why. On altcoins, you have high Stokes right now, and they need to come down. On Bitcoin dominance, you've got really, really low Stokes right now, and they need to come up. So I think that we get a relief rally. Maybe we try to come back up to the 21, get rejected. And then
we are far away from the 21.
We're not that far away, but I think that we come up and I think that Bitcoin tries to say, "Hey guys, I'm still king," you know, and I think it goes and retests the 21 right here for dominance. I think it gets rejected, and then I think we continue down, and then altcoins recover really, really nicely. So that's what I think.
That's good. I can see that. That seems pretty realistic to me, Trent.
Yeah. Let's see. Tap tools. Cardano community, or as the BitBoy used to say, ADA gang.
ADA gang.
So here's what we have going on. New integration. You now have your ability to link your Cardano wallet on your mobile device and link it to Tap Tools is what that means. Cardano active addresses in the last 24 hours are up 29%. Wow. What did they say? For all of these months, for a couple of years, where are all the users? Where are all?
Have you looked at Indigo today? Like, is Indigo up today?
I have not looked yet. I'll look at it here in a second.
I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. And then let's see here. Oh, Tap Tools alerts. This isn't even the right account. Tap Tools. Okay, here we go. Okay, how to claim the midnight airdrop. We've been over that. Just in, Cardano has added over $1.8 billion to its market cap in the last 24 hours. Thank you, Tap Tools. We can see that from the chart. We got some memes. Volume is up on ADA. That's good on a breakout. You know, we want volume confirmation. Cardano comeback will be legendary. 2,500 ADA or a date with my younger sister. Well, you know, I'll let the single guy
ADA. That's easy.
Yes. Let's see. Dang, ADA has been mentioned over 2.5 million times on X in the past 7 days. It's pretty big. All right, let's go see what Steak with Pride is talking about. CEO of Reserve. Oh yeah, guys, that's huge news. CEO of Reserve One, Jamie Leverton, explains how they'll mirror the U.S. digital asset stockpile. We've seen signals of Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and possibly Cardano. And I don't know why it's saying possibly, but you know, look, the Reserve One is a new stock. You know, I don't know if it's an ETF technically, but it's a new stock basket coming out that is it's mirroring Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano in a basket, and they're doing this because it's the They're calling it Reserve One because they're intentionally mirroring Trump's Bitcoin strategic reserve and digital asset stockpile. So I'll let the actual CEO from Reserve One talk about this.
Anchored in Bitcoin still, so expecting about 20 or about 80% kind of over the long term will be held in Bitcoin, but really taking some cues off what we're hearing from the federal government around the digital asset stockpile and the other assets that they intend to hold or maintain in that stockpile. So initially, we've seen signals of Ethereum, Solana, XRP, possibly Cardano, and we really believe that there's an opportunity and a deep interest to have a diversified exposure to these types of tokens that are going to get support from regulatory clarity and potentially from direct holding or maintenance by the federal government itself. Anchored in Bitcoin still, so expecting about 20 or about 80% kind of over the long term will be held in Bitcoin, but really taking some cues off.
There you go. So that's big stuff
from the federal government.
Let me see here. Let me close that. Okay. It's happening.
I can't tell you. Are you talking about Crow's coin? That's. Or are you talking about the Crow?
Oh, me?
No, Calvin's chat.
6 things people are missing on ADA: decentralization, on-chain governance, partner chain framework, especially with Midnight, Bitcoin foundations, liquid staking, and community. Guys, liquid staking is huge. Like, I stake all of my ADA, and it's liquid. I can go withdraw it at any time. Like, not all staking is like that. Not all staking is equal. On a lot of platforms and even on a lot of chains, you have to have a lockup period, and you can't just withdraw that right away. Liquid staking is Cardano is a beast for that. Let's see. Okay, real quick, back to the charts, and I'm going to look at Iagon.
What is this meme coin core? They're up 30% this last hour.
Okay, so it looks like Iagon is just kind of starting its, 11 to 13. I mean, that's nothing to shake a stick at, but Iagon is a multi-$100 million market cap Cardano native asset, and it's the DePIN, decentralized storage, distributed GPU rendering power. It's the render or the A cache of Cardano, and it's integrated with AI. Cloud storage, all that. It's in the render Filecoin A-cache niche.
Oh my gosh.
And then Indy real quick. Okay.
Pumping, Trent.
Indy's moving pretty nice. We're sitting right below the 200. Yeah, like Cardano native assets are lagging behind, and you still have a great opportunity to get in, but you don't have to rush out the gates to get in, because look, the stochastics are high on the 4 hour, stochastics are high on the 1 hour. You have some time, but hey, if it's something you want to get into, you don't have all the time in the world, because it happens quicker than you think. But there you go. You just said Say is pumping.
Oh, not really, but like I was just looking at like on the daily and like the strength.
I know.
The blue momentum wave. The blue momentum wave is at 111 out of 20. I can't even remember the last time I've seen anything like that strong.
Oh yeah, show it to us.
I was just looking at it like it was on the 1 hour. It's 91 out of 91 in strength. Let's look at what else. We have a red dot, but how thick this momentum wave is, it I don't think it's gonna go poof like that. That would be absolutely wild. If it did go poof like that and make a tight trigger wave to the upside, you'd get it all back. And look, the 4 hour 92 at 82. What was that? I know I saw one of these ones. This one doesn't have it yet, but look at the momentum, which is just starting. It's screaming more upwards action. The daily is screaming more upwards action. 2 day, we just got our green dot. It's not even moved on the 2 day. 3 day, like you have a good entry point. It looks like it just wants to keep going. Weekly, you have the anchor trigger wave. What was I looking at though? That had the 100 plus. Oh, here it is. The 2 hour. The 2 hour is 111 to 108 on the strength. Like holy smokes! Holy smokes! That's a strong momentum wave. Even the 3 hour has a strong one, still in the hundreds, and it's above this area. It's probably going to close up there.
Yeah.
You know, Fed's not doing super great though, Trent. Fed's only up 7% for the day.
Yeah.
Look at Sand though. The gaming's been pumping pretty hard. Where's Daniel Ghazi? He'd be stoked if he got an entry point down here.
Right.
Even Mana. Where do I always tell him one and Gala are like the exact same? They still look the exact same to me, Trent.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point trading. You know, like from the get go, they've all been the same. That is so funny. I'm like, Daniel, why are you trying to trade either of those? Beam's doing good. I'm happy with Beam, guys. Also, guys, if you're new here, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to us because we appreciate it. And YouTube's a grind. And nobody likes asking, but sometimes you do what you gotta do, guys, when you're brand new. Wow.
Well, what are you thinking? Is it almost time? I do have a video to record too. So.
Do you? That's probably pre-post then. I just want to take a better look at Bitcoin. I might sit and watch this for a couple more minutes, Jen, just because we're so close to a new all-time high, and I really like to finish on a new all-time high.
Yeah. What's the line to break?
This purple one.
Or what is the current all-time high right now?
This purple line.
Oh, that purple line. 116,997.
It's exactly 117 if you look at the wick.
Yeah.
The high 17,000. We were just less than $200 away. We're just so close, Trent. Would you say this is a cup and a handle? Could you say this is a cup with a little handle? Like this. Woo, woo. And whoop. You're thinking makes me feel like it's not. Oh, you know what? You fingered yourself. No, I'm serious. You did.
I said, well, it looks a little choppy at the bottom, but it's on the 1 minute. And so, you know, that is to be expected on the 1 minute. It's not going to look picture perfect on the 1 minute. So you can treat it like that. I don't have a problem with that.
Trent, if we break up out of this, we'll hit a new all-time high.
Yeah, for sure.
The bears are fighting pretty hard, though, and that's a doji candle. The bears do not want us to break another all-time high for the third time today. Calvin, deuces, peace out, dude. We'll catch you on the flippity-flop.
Yeah.
Come on, Bitcoin. Hey, if Bitcoin hits an all-time high, you guys need to share our Twitter post so we can try to gain more followers. Every single one of you. We'll watch this with you guys. My wife's over there looking at me like, why are you not getting off? I'm like, babe, it's Bitcoin. It's breaking a new all-time high again on the show. Mr. Barron was doing it today. He was sitting there watching, couldn't get off. He's like, it's so close. It was within like $50. Oh, look at that candle, Trent. It was within like $50. I'll zoom it in so you can see it better. Oh, Trent. It wants to define gravity. It says no, red dot. We don't listen to you. We have a 4-hour that wants to go up. Oh, boy.
I'm going to go grab my dog real quick.
You don't have a dog. Fred, the motivation cat. What up, Fred? How are you, dog? I mean, cat. How are you, cat? I haven't said that before. Oh, shnikes. You know, maybe Trent's bad luck. Maybe we should have him go get his dog more often. I think, is this it, guys? $195 away from a new all-time high. You guys watching that candle? I'm good, and you? Man, I'm good too, man. It was a good day in crypto. I felt good. Still feel good. I felt good because I work at a garbage company. This is my day job, and I've helped 3 out of the 4 days, and I get double time when I do that, which means I can buy more crypto. Oh, shnikes, $170, $80 away. What about you, Fred? What do you do? Keep pumping, Bitcoin. You got this. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. You know, it's the funny thing about garbage is everybody needs it. The most secure job in the world. Rich or poor. I like to find cool stuff too. It's kind of like a hobby of mine. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. I actually have a cool golf bag I actually found this last week. I've had 2 of them actually. I'm gonna get one to my brother for his birthday, and I have like 4 or 5 sets of clubs that I found over the year, and I'm going to polish some good golf clubs up and give them some good ones. We're at a theme park. Oh, dude, that's hella sick. I would ask you which one it is, but I don't know if you should tell me if it's a big one, and everybody would be like, oh, I know where that's at. Oh, is it gonna get to a new all-time high? Oh, we're gonna get there! Less than $100 away. Oh, look at that. We're liquidating shorts right now. Hurry up, Trent! Less than $70 away. Is it a water park, or is it a roller coaster park, or is it all the above? Trent,
the motivational cat.
Yeah.
What theme park? You work at Disneyland?
Trent wants to know because he lives next to Disneyland. Trent, we were less than $60 away.
What did you do? Start coming down? Oh yeah, it's way down.
No, we're only $100 away now.
Yeah.
You see that candle, Trent?
I do.
That's a hard breakup. Break up like a photograph. We'll go back to this. See, this is a regular candle, and these are hike and a sheet. Sometimes I like looking at the hike and the sheet because it makes me feel more positive about it. It's okay.
What is that? I used to work at Disney World. For real? What did you do? Okay. My wife and I have magic keys, not to Disney World, but
where's it at? Go grab one.
Disneyland. Well, it's on my phone. I mean, I do have one on the fridge, like the little thing they give you to put on.
Yeah, where's the thing? Yeah, and it lights up.
Oh, the light up. Okay.
Yeah, we have to go in the place and find whatever you gotta find. Dumbo store, dude. That used to be the scariest movie when I was a kid. Dumbo used to freak me out. I don't even know why. Come on. Pump, baby, pump. Get rid of that stinking Doji candle.
My wife heard that from the other room and said, "You finally need something that I have."
I need something that I have. Hold on. Wait for the best.
Yeah, it's scary. I can't imagine working there.
Hold on. Where's the everything one?
It's not working, Molly.
Hold on.
I would love to look at it on acid.
Look at it. Isn't it
So
great?
pretty.
Yeah,
Does it vibrate?
You want me to go get that one? There you go.
It's because Fred, the motivational cat, said he used to work at Disneyland.
Oh my gosh. They hire cats at Disneyland World? You should just put this back.
Yes. Looks like we can do fake out. Keep going. We're so close, Trent.
Oh, he said I worked in the Dumbos.
What the fuck did I
walk into?
Well, hopefully you walked into a Bitcoin going into a new.
Good sir, I'll tell you what you walked into. You may not have walked into the greatest or largest crypto community on YouTube, but you did walk into the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube. Most days we're bringing you a different beer every day.
And most days are not as crude, but
we decided to do whiskey today.
Oh my gosh. We were $78 away from a new all-time high, Trent. And we got another green dot. That's come from the green dot. Let's go. No, it disappeared. Keep doing it. Come on. You know what? You can walk into this more often if you subscribe to us.
Yeah. it would touch T-Square right in his heart if you sub to the channel.
Trent, is we gonna fake out when we go back up? Here it is, less than $100 away. I know, man. We're like history. We'll be like that one guy who was like, "Look, guys, on my computer, it's $111." You know, 10 years from now, we'll 10 years from now, we'll be like, "Look, guys, there was 116,000, 118,000."
What's Hex Crypto? Well,
Ooh.
It's either the most underrated, ostracized crypto project in the market, and everyone's going to regret that, or it's just a Richard Hart. It's just a Richard Hart pump. You know, I don't know.
I'll tell you what, though, the SEC drops its case against Richard Hart, it will be pumping all bull run long.
Yeah.
No, Trent, are we gonna get rejected that close?
Probably.
Ugh.
So it's probably about time to call it.
Yeah. We were so close. We were freaking. What is this candle get to? Dang. We were $36 away. Oh, did Richard Hart actually beat them? I thought it was still going.
No, actually, yeah, that seems right. That seems right. I remember hearing.
I remember watching that, like not an interview. Or it might have been an interview of Richard Hart, and he was talking about how he created it, and it seemed like he had a slam dunk case. To be honest with you, I was like, dude, this guy was no dummy when he designed his coin, and he wanted to make sure that he designed it in a way where, if this ever did happen, he would be able to beat them a battle of the wits.
When I've listened to him talk, he does have a way of making you feel like Ethereum is trash. But yeah, it's about time to wrap up, I think.
No, one more minute, Trent. 17 seconds. I just want to see if this is a fake out.
Okay.
If this is a fake out, then we, if it's not a fake out, we can wrap it up. But if it's a fake out and just totally inverts right here, I'll be very excited. Because it looks like to me it might invert.
Bounce off the 21.
In reverse. See, it might revert. Okay, just give it like this one more minute. If it goes down again, we can go. Then it'll be a bearish 1 minute bearish signal. Come on, Doji Candle. Fall off the win.
I may have to go either way because I got to do this video.
That's true. Okay, well, we got 30 seconds, Trent. I mean, what are you going to do? Lose 30 seconds of sleep? You're going to wake up tomorrow. You wake up tomorrow and be like, damn it, I needed that extra 30 seconds.
No, exactly. But it'll just be a matter of whether you stay on by yourself or not.
No. I'll probably go too. It looks like it's not going to play out. You know, we wanted this to be a green candle. If it was a green candle right here, it would have been a lot more bullish. Dang it. Okay. Oh, I did touch the 21 though. Hopefully it stays there. All right, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Blockchain Review. We had an all-time high today, not once but twice, or maybe even 3 times. It was a fantastic day. I thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Thank you for everybody subscribed. Thank you, Super Hex, for showing up. Thank you, Fred, the Motivational Cat. Thank you, EC. I'm going through my thank yous. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Pepe. JG, it's a pleasure. Crypto Moose, thank you. And Ebadio, what up? Thank you, Ebadio. Thank you, Ben Martin. Thank you, Becarve. Thank you, Harlem. Jackass Boyle. Jackson Boyle. Misread your name, buddy. I'm sorry. Thank you for showing up. I haven't actually seen you before. I feel like a jackass. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Days Eyes. Thank you, 1 minute reviews. I don't know how I missed you too. Thank you, Mr. Robbers. Thank you, Bitcoin Recipe. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you. See if I got everybody. Hal. And I think that's it. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time as normal. Guys, we had a new all-time high. Don't you worry. Altcoin season is coming very soon.